Salutations, humans, peoples, and others. I am actually going to remember this time and press the button where it will make it so you guys can hear the game audio. You guys can't hear it right now because this game technically closes itself when you tab out, so. But trust me, it's open already. And so I'm going to wait a second and poke. Behold, you can see the game hopefully. And thus, I have to poke buttons real quick. There we go. Everything's ready. So we're gonna play Wrath for now. And if I get bored enough, I might go play Stardew Valley or something. Because that's fun. So yeah. I don't know what else to say though. I guess Happy Pride Month.
Always watch your back.
I know that started yesterday, but I don't know on a stream yesterday. This is the wrong way. I'm also realizing the issue with this again. Yeah. What to do? I was gonna drink potions, that's what to do. Use. I'd say use till full, but I don't want to waste a potion like that. Look upon my works.
Time's not
I
waiting.
shall not fail. Adventures await.
And by that I mean die ghostly barbarian.
We will be victorious.
I missed. Of course I missed. That one. Grab him. Consider the zombie warlord grabbed. And that one was just straight up murdered.
Away, you rascal.
How much HP does this dork have if 24 damage did nothing? Not a lot. I guess he's just probably resistant. It's not saying. Boring.
This spell doesn't work like that.
Go forth, my druid.
Attack. Attack.
Oh, look at that barbarian. Being all like that. Look at my lizard dance. Look at him go in all of his glory. Oh yeah, maybe I sound a wee bit sick, but that's because I'm recovering. I got over a sickness just like a day ago.
You offend me.
Of course you're feared. Why wouldn't you be?
Aim carefully.
Alas.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, we need to kill the barbarian. I don't like fighting ghosts.
Cover me.
Thank you.
Stand down.
Let's
Sure.
try this way.
Forwards.
David, you failed.
Forwards. We won't.
Yeah, unfortunately he's being held by a lizard, so he can't run. Or fight.
Careful now. What's that?
That is a trap. A very painful one too.
That's easy.
We're gonna ignore that for now, because I don't need it. We aren't going to ignore that, so we'll be back for that. I guess we have to be back for the other thing as well, because that's literally the exit. Hello, how's it going? What's the shadowy fog?
Always watch your back.
That's probably fire. Yeah, it's fire.
Certain.
Away, you rascal.
Could have been so much cooler though.
A solid plan.
I cast Get 'em Reptile. You know, I was going to say it's not my fault that I stream at the time I do, but it kinda is.
Stab their backs.
I'm doing just fine. I'm
Strike with all
just
your might.
recovering from a sickness, I suppose, so if I sound a little sick, it's because of that. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Your time is over.
A calculated risk.
I cast Bird.
Attack.
Well, I'm mostly better now. I was dying a couple days ago. Oh, that's good.
Attack.
That's very good. Oh no, not an aerial pillar. I don't like that. Solution, fireball. It helped. My problem is, well, not solved. It's slightly better.
We can do it.
We're gonna. I forgot that thing was there. If we're being completely honest here.
You offend me.
Whoopsie, did not mean to skip that.
This would
I kinda need that. Skeletons, save me. Behold. Aren't they glorious? They're literally not there for any other purpose but to just kind of stand there and look pretty. And take hits to the
Aim
face.
carefully.
Fireball part 2. I'm gonna cast it right there.
This is my chance to run.
Of course I was in range. You are going to run out.
Terrible.
You were literally just opportunity attacks. How does that make any sense? Yeah, Thunder one. Right that. There we go. 32 damage. I need to destroy the pillar.
Terrible mistake.
We may literally lose because of how annoying air elementals are. Save me, skeletons. Spell failed. Grab them. Failed. So they're a little busy, spinning. Do you think they'll stop me if I cast Fireball again? I'm thinking they will try. So we are going to Vampiric Touch this dork.
Forwards.
They are very bad at using Vampiric Touch. Huh. Surely they're not prepared for an Ice Blast. They weren't prepared for an Ice Blast. You're not. Okay, you're the one that's almost dead.
Stand down.
We're gonna ignore the fact that half my group's almost dead, though.
Mistake.
You know, this is going about as well as I'd hope for air elementals. Help me, spider friends, or I assume a frog? That ain't a frog.
Attack.
Pew? Missed. Again. Finally, no more wind aura. You know what that means?
Away.
Absolutely nothing. You could say that. He looks like he's been in chemicals alright, that's for sure. So glad they decided to spare the Shark Sage.
Aim
This one.
carefully.
Missed both attacks.
We won't falter.
It's too late, I can't save it now. We're gonna disable this because I have the sword already. And they're in point blank
Your time
range.
is over.
So if I hit, that's like a lot.
Aim carefully.
I could do it. Nothing's stopping me. I won't.
Forwards.
They would probably kill us all. Thank goodness we killed it, finally. Yay! Hopefully that's all I have to deal with for air elementals, or else I am just leaving. Cause ow. They might literally kill me next time. And if this character dies, that's permanent. Like, that's just, I lose the run.
A solid plan.
I don't appreciate ghouls. These are, in fact,
Forwards.
just watch out for the carnivorous deer cow. It's coming. What's up with it is, I got bored one day and I haven't posted on Blue Sky in a while, so I decided carnivorous deer cow.
You offend me.
Originally, the carnivorous deer cow is a joke on how acronyms have no meaning.
This should do it.
We can do it.
So, yeah.
Attack.
Watch out for the carnivorous deer cow.
A solid plan.
Stab. Got him.
Your death awaits.
Let's try this way.
You know, I'm thinking this team has a weak link, and it might just be, just maybe, it might be Dravid.
Aim carefully.
And you know, Jan off the insane when it comes to not summoning. Don't shake my bones, I'm using those.
Away, you rascal.
My bones are shaken, they're shooketh. We're avoiding that. So yeah, I'm actually thinking we're done in this zone all of a sudden. No more island, we finished, yay, we won. Oh wait, I just realized what I just got. I'm going to have to make a choice. It's a very important choice. But there is a correct option. Give him the crystal. This is the choice. I don't know why I can't be a devil, a swarm that walks, or a gold dragon. It's probably because I'm chaotic good on this character. But we could choose Trickster, which is almost the correct choice. Aeon is cool. Trickster's cooler in my opinion. Angel's just kind of boring, they're just kind of there. But this is the correct choice. Look at this right here. Also, we get superpowers. Well, every one of them gets superpowers, but yeah. The story, if you choose this, is also really funny. You put a tree in the abyss. Now, I'm trying to think what mythic ability I need. That one would be nice. Not cleaving shots. I already have both of the melee ones that I want. Cause yeah. We are going to choose enduring spells. Bless, sleep, and unbreakable heart. Now the rest of them. Which character is this? Okay, this is one of the whatchamacallsums. That one requires melee attacks, we don't do those. We're gonna do this one. This one. I forgot which one. We're gonna do Dravid. Dravid is a very poor druid. Very bad at what he does. We're gonna give him Thundering Blows because it's my favorite.
Let us bide our time.
This one is Death. Yeah, Death. Summoner. We already got Ascendant Summons. School Tolerance. No, we don't tolerate other schools. Only what was it? Only necromancy. For this one, we want abundant casting. And then this is the Shark Sage, which means that one would be fun. School intolerance, yeah. We don't tolerate school. Technically, that's what, if we're going based on lactose intolerance, yeah. Interesting, but that's just the same as this one. Let's see then. We're gonna choose that.
I tire of waiting.
We're gonna continue blasting water though. Which one was this?
Our duty calls.
Okay, this is also one of my summoners, but they're also my buffers, so they also want enduring spells.
We should
Yeah, you need the school ace supplements. But look as a dragon. Look as a little dragon. Sorry, I had to mute. People were talking outside. Yeah. So, that's one of the best reasons to go for, Azata. Safe harbor. It better not have any stupid tailwinds or, whatever they're called.
I am prepared.
precisely.
All the time, and I have to be very jumpy because I know something's gonna happen out there, and I know I should probably be muted for when that does happen.
No time for idling.
The answer to that is no. Did I forget to turn back on your auto attack? Of course I did. Hold him down. I did forget to turn on the auto attack.
Your time
Blast.
is over.
Look, it's a... I'm not even gonna try to read that.
Think carefully. We won't
Blast him. I missed. This is the other reason to choose Azata, by the way. Because, I don't know if you know, but 4d6 plus 2d6 per mythic rank, I am already mythic rank 3? Which means that is 46 plus 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 2d6, that is, 10d6. That is more than Fireball. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's more than Fireball. And it doesn't even matter if I miss, because if I miss, or if I hit an ally, does some really cool stuff as well. Yeah, more than fire. Pew, miss, and sorry, I just decided it's time to end everything, call lightning storm, kill everyone.
This will hurt.
So this is the little dragon. He can not see apparently. It does this. Apparently it bites things at a reduced rate, still for 16 damage. So overall,
You offend me.
ow.
This cannot be happening.
I was using that. You'll find out what happens if I ever decide to shoot my friends with it. I guess you probably could have read it, but Icy Blast. No, I don't. Should I Icy Blast? It only does 28. This one does 31. Yeah, it's just better to do this one.
With all your might.
Look. Shift right click. Second miss. It grants electricity resistance and bonuses on saving throws. You know, I don't read either, so. Burning Arc. This spell's awesome. What's illiteracy? Who's literacy and why do so many people want me to meet her?
A calculated risk.
There's nothing I need him to do other than I guess walk. Can you charge now? No, you cannot.
This cannot be happening.
They just really don't like.
I feel faint.
Grab him, please. It would be really funny if I lost here, given this is.
Not dead yet. This was not part of the plan.
Yeah, it's not part of the plan to lose here. We're just gonna summon skeletons. Fire. Ow.
The end.
Instrument of Freedom. That one. Ha, 36 damage. I'd say I have reading recommendations, but I don't. Well, not that many. I should just breathe on them all. I should really just use this to breathe on them.
Terrible mistake.
Of course they don't like Illustar. Grab them. I thought we grabbed them. We are probably about to lose here. Well, recently I've been reading the... Oh, I lost Dravid. Yeah, we're losing here. I would say I recommend the Elderling Saga. It's a set of like 30 books or something. I don't know. I haven't counted. By Robin Hobb, but it's like they're considered really great books. To me, they've been eh. Now, a really good book, in my personal opinion, or series, is the Wings of Fire series. I know it's like, technically it's meant to be a children's book series and all that, but it's like really good still. Enervation, that one. This ain't going so well. Yeah, so that one's good. If you're into the D&D stuff, there's the Time of the Twins. That's about, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so there's Time of the Twins, which is
Forwards.
set in technically 4th edition D&D, or in around that time. So it's in the Dragonlance world, so that's interesting.
Attack.
And then if I ever get around to actually typing up my book, I'd recommend that. Cause why wouldn't I recommend my own book? I think the skeletons at this point are just delaying the inevitable. But maybe this situation can be fixed with more skeletons. Maybe, just maybe. The skeletons I summoned before didn't work, so maybe more skeletons will work. Yeah, I know, how dare I? How dare I be proud in the thing I wrote? Yeah, I still need to type it up. I have it fully written out, at least.
A terrible mistake.
Well, look at that, we lost. Because that's the main character. Yeah, I still also, I'm meaning to make a video explaining some of the lore around it, not actually talking about the actual, like, contents of the book, but explaining some of the lore around, like, the cultures you'll be in, like, pirates.
A solid plan.
Because technically the pirates have a country. It's pretty cool. And then... yeah. Yay! Yeah, I know. I do that a lot. I tend to do that at least once a month. Pride Month special, I talk about LGBTQ rights in my world. The answer is all of them. Surely more skeletons will help this situation. Surely more skeletons can't hurt, right? Like, how many of... for my world, or like overall? We're gonna start a new journey because I don't think I'm winning that fight. The answer is at least 50%. In some way, at least 50% of them are queer. I know. Actually, I'm planning on writing a short story about a character in my world who's like, I'm not gonna say the first trans person in my world, but the first person who did it without the use of full like magic. They used plants and stuff to do it, because they bred a plant because they were a botanist. So I want to write a short story on that. The Whimsical Tailwind. All exotic. You know what? Whimsical Tailwind. I'm trying to think. I could say I can in fact confirm the main character of the book I actually fully wrote. Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna make one of my OCs now because I can. I need that one, sure. Well, yeah, so they bred a plant that's like, how to put it? It's in the trans colors, obviously, but it's used by alchemists now to make a courage potion. But one of the side effects is that if you drink enough of it, it swaps your gender temporarily. So it's pretty much HRT. Actually, no. I'm choosing something else. I have a different character I want to make. That one, I guess. Tiefling. Unfortunately, this game has no lizard people, so this is the closest I'm getting. Yeah. I redecided. I'm going back to my original idea. I'm gonna make this character. This is one of the characters I tend to commonly play in a MMO-esque setting. Very much so. Freebooter? What's a freebooter? As a move action, indicate an enemy in combat, or indicate an enemy in combat and rally their enemies against. Okay. We may start as a rogue just because they get better stuff. Trickster. Oh, we get Phaetrix. Yeah, we're gonna do a rogue just because they get better stuff, and we need an elf. Because that's what this character is. Basic. Wanderer. Hunter. Really? I guess I'll take it. Use of magical devices. Oh, we need perception. Who cares about athletics? What's an athletics? yeah, we'll do this enough and we'll probably end up getting a... We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, point blank shot. Atheism, yay! Chaotic neutral because, oh, I guess neutral good. What does it take to be a druid? I don't want to redo all this. Fine, druid. Details. Neutral good works. Okay, that's good. We're not ranger. Rogue. Sylvan trickster. Okay, saved everything. Great. I can't think of anything else. Oh. Fireball. Atheism, because this character is my character. I made them a long time ago for an MMO.
I'll go ahead.
I can find better. I need to. Damn it. Beautiful.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Tuvian. That's his name.
We will be victorious.
Behold. I don't really care about appearance right now,
Time's not
so...
waiting.
Ha. Imagine you stumble upon... I forgot I got the legacy thing.
I am prepared. I'll go ahead.
Once again, Sylvan Trickster. Weapon focus, we want to go the longbow. Oh, did I get the legacy thing twice? Finesse training with... Can I not pick a bow? I need Star Knife proficiency. Solution. Exotic. Which exotic weapon looks coolest? I think Elven Curved Blades. Finesse with Elven Curved Blade. I don't believe in those. What's a crossbow? They aren't real. Putting a crew together. Ooh, now how do I make a Shadow Knight? Okay. Apparently we're just making my OCs now, so... Huh, I guess. The issue is, I can't have a lizard person in this game, so... A Shadow Knight is... by no means an equivalent to a Hell Knight. But what do they get? Boring stuff, that's what. Magus. Armored Battle Mage. I'm thinking I don't want that one actually, because I want Necromancy debuff spells. But maybe. Ooh, here's the idea. Special bond with his mount. Okay, but actually this one, medium armor proficiency, that one's nice, but... Okay, here's the plan actually. We'll do a cleric, because clerics in this are pretty much the exact same thing. but we'll also do a fighter. Specifically a... What's a mutagen warrior? Oh, boring. I could try shifter as well. Shifters are fun. But yeah, that. So we are going to go... I could do Cavalier? Ghost Rider? This guy's not a... Yeah, this guy's not the kind to do that. I think fighter... Ardent, boring? Oh, he has to choose a Hell Knight order. Dragon Scion? Yeah, Dragon Scion. We're doing Tiefling just so... because that's the closest. Blindness, sure. Well, actually, I should probably be choosing based on stats. So I need strength and con. That's great news. That's very great news. So, good job. I don't know what else I can say about that though. So, yay, wisdom. Yeah, we don't need charisma because I'm probably gonna end up putting points into. Actually, let me see. Oh, wait, I was gonna put points into a whatchamma stupid face, a cleric, I think, or it'd be better to do a war priest. Yeah, this one. It's cult leader. Cult leaders get sneak attack. But nope, we're doing fighter, Dragon Scion because I say so. Warrior. Yay! I don't have any. I don't need high dex actually. I'm doing a. Whatchamacallit build. Heavy armor build, that. Arcana. Persuasion. Sure, that works. Hello, how's it going to you as well? It's been going good for me. I've just been kind of existing. Weapon focus. Actually, we want a exotic weapon. I can totally type. We're just gonna do exo. So, I need a one-handed weapon. I'm gonna look this one up. Okay, those are cool. They're like kukris. So there's the Falcata. Okay, this is like a polearm of sorts. This one's always fun. But I need to make sure it's at least okay. Okay. Yeah, this one is a one-handed weapon. I guess, technically. Now we have to pick one of these, I guess. I don't know which one though. The Might of Worms. Draconic Strike, Draconic Defenses. Actually, Acid might be the best, but I think Poison. Yeah, we'll do Poison. We'll also do Atheism, because these are my characters. This time for once, actually chaotic neutral, and I don't care for that.
Someone else.
I am superior. Let us be off. Strike as one. Let's shake a leg.
Yeah, he's a madman. That's also a common name I'll use for certain things, so... It's based off of the lizard man from a game. Let's see. Weapon focus. That one. Oh look, we get Draconic Defenses. What happens if we get Might of Worms? We should try to become a Dragon Disciple. Which means we need to be able to cast spells. Oh, arcane spells, which means we should probably do... Do these cast arcane spells? Do you do arcane spell casting? We're gonna look that up. Arcane spell casting. Pathfinder. Says it depends on their patron, so I have no idea for this game. Wizard is my best bet then. Which means absolutely nothing. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that for now. I don't need point blank shot. I'm literally going to be running around with a nice sword. Combat expertise. Actually, we need dodge.
Ready for anything.
You don't have a longbow or an elven curved blade. You don't have the... You do have it, actually. That's a very beautiful sword right there. Do I have a longbow? I do have a longbow, which means you get a longbow. We're gonna get him an elven curved blade, though. Don't worry, he's not gonna be the only lizard person I add. Let's look at magic equipment. Let's see if we could get a longbow +1. Not composite, I just want a longbow. Come on. You know, these are two different things entirely. proficiency wise they're different at least. Elven curved blade. Can we get that +1? Yes, I guess we can. Fine. We'll make do. We shall make do.
Hello, treasure. Have you mustered up the courage to go up?
Yes. Onwards to victory. And then we look in here because sometimes stuff likes to carry over. It did not this time. We ignore what's in that one. Well, we have to go here, 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 here. Okay. Well, at least do this first set of islands and then maybe swap games because I'm getting bored of this, kinda. I think we will do my, trying to think which other OCs I have. Oh, I might swap to Stardew Valley just cause. Or I could swap to Baldur's Gate 3 because I have a playthrough I have for that. Cause yeah.
I'll go ahead.
I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I might start posting shorts again, cause those are quick and easy to make.
I'll take the bait. I see blood. Blood!
That's such a...
Let's shake a leg.
Look at how beautiful this sword model is. I always forget how cool these swords are.
I know the way.
We ignore their name though, because...
Our victory is certain.
yeah.
Let's try this way. I did it! Follow my lead. No secrets can escape my
Look, a save file.
I crave for adventure. Work, you silly spell. We will be victorious.
Chop. Of course, I could do a modded playthrough of Baldur's Gate, cause that's fun.
As it should be.
But no, I need to at least beat one playthrough before I start doing mods. I'm thinking I may need a healer. I already have a person who can disarm traps, but I don't have a healer.
Is not possible. A trivial matter. That is not far. So many thoughts. Enemy approaching.
So many thoughts indeed. That was one weak fly if it died after only getting its wing cut off.
Shall we move? We shall move. No mistake. Our victory is certain.
Stab.
Slice! Behead! I know the way.
I mean, technically, I could just do Alistar again, because that's just another one of my OCs technically, but that's an OC now with actual lore for a thing. So I won't, that's cheating. I could do Mercia, who's a very similar character though.
As it should be.
There's a whole story behind that one though. They're from a D&D campaign.
May I see your entrails, please?
What is that? Obviously, we gotta put the haunted blue lantern on.
Shake a leg.
No, I didn't mean to drink that. Whoopsie. Wretched, wretched, wretched. Fun fact, the spider's dead.
Be victorious.
See?
I am prepared.
Pew.
Enemy approaching.
You missed. You had one job, and it was to shoot a centipede, and you missed.
I can't.
Occasionally. You know, I'm a fortune teller in the same way the Oracle of Delphi was an oracle.
Follow my lead. I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
I can say stuff and make people believe it because I'm saying very obvious stuff. Recruit. You know, that's the goal if you ever get sent back in time. If you get sent back in time to ancient Greece, just convince them you're an oracle so you can live the rest of your life high on gas. Also, receive all the gifts all the time because you're the oracle. Which other character should I make? I'm trying to think, what characters do I even have that aren't just people in my world now? I could do Carnelian, but the whole issue with that is their whole entire thing would take an entire party because they're plural and very cool and all their personalities have different bodies. There's very cool lore behind that character, but I don't have enough character slots at the moment because, yeah. We could do Marcia. Trying to think. Other characters I have, I guess we could do. I need a healer anyways. I'll do my druid. Wow, I'm just doing all my male characters. I'm realizing that. How did I manage to do all that? I could do my pirate, the main character of the book of my book. That could be kind of funny if I did that instead. So either I'll do a druid or a pirate. For now, I'll be building the druid though. Okay, I'll build both versions of him and his situation. Let's see. Pirate himself. Let's find a That one works. So first I need to go... So he's an arcane trickster. So... what are the requirements? I need second level spellcasting. I need trickery 4, ability 4, sneak attack 2, arcana 4. It's not horribly hard. He's in a situation. The situation isn't even actually part of the book, other than the fact that he's in it permanently for his entire life. So, oh no, it's sketchy. But it is the best way to describe what he is in. So we're going to do a... Well, let's see, it wants second level spell casting. So ironically, we can do Bard. Dirge. Definitely not Dirge. Tranquil Whisper. I guess technically, yeah, that goes along with what he does. He is he is human. His daughter's a half-elf, but... I'm trying to do stuff without actually spoiling any of him, so we will just say, because it's obvious he's a pirate, street urchin, technically. There's no criminal, right? No, there's not. I guess wanderer. What is a pirate if not just a nomad? Who sometimes commits crime. So we need high dex. We need okay con. He is kind of smart. That. This is gonna go great. Let's see, for Arcane Trickster I need... Let's see if I could go on of memory. Trickery, I know. I'm not going off memory. I give up. Arcane Trickster, I need... Trickery, Mobility, Arcana. Okay. Trickery, Mobility, Arcana. I can maybe remember that. Trickery, Mobility, and Arcana. We'll also do Stealth because he's going to mostly be a rogue. And Perception, Magical Device. Look at that. Weapon Finesse. He uses a saber, so those aren't real in this game though, so it's just either a rapier or I could do another Elven Curved Blade. We'll do Lingering Performance, Cure Light Wounds because I need someone who can heal. And how long does that last? 1 round for that. Okay, boring. That one, I guess. Atheism, because I don't care. He's chaotic good. Let's see how accurately I can make him. I'll actually... well, first off, that's more correct. I am totally very experienced at this. I think that one works. No war paint, no tattoo, hair color, he is that one. I do a very bad job at having him describe himself, to be fair. See, that works.
I feel faint. And off we go. I can find better.
Yeah, that works. Captain... Should I do his full name? Because I could do his full name or just part of his name. I could just do his last name. I will, in the meantime, mute for a second. I have to do something. I've decided I'm doing his full name. Well, his name, not his title, other than Captain, not his nickname. He doesn't get a birthday, sorry.
I am here all week.
That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, that works. Weapon focus. You know, there are no guns in this game, but if there were guns, he'd have an offhand gun. Oh. Fast stealth. Birthdays are too good for a lot of people. He is the only person in my world, well, one of 3 people in my world who actually has and uses a gun. When do I get 2nd level spells? Did I make I made a mistake in choosing Bard. So, Elistara, as good as she is, she has this ability to slip between dimensions, cause freedom, or slip between universes, cause something, since literally nothing can bind her, she accidentally slips through the fabric of reality and existence, because that is technically a cage. So, I have stories, like, I've written a whole novella, like 17,000 words, of what happened one of the times she came to Earth. There have been a couple occasions like that. She sometimes returned with guns. She just kind of abandoned 2 modern-day pistols on a continent and left them there. So there are 2 people with modern-day weapons. And then she made a flintlock once and gave it to this guy. So he is the only person for a long time, or when he was alive, he's the only person with a flintlock. He gets them because he's taught how to get them, and Elistara made a deal with him of, if you go to this port, I'll just have bullets there for you. The rest of them, it's magic. Who knows? One of the people with the gun is a vampire. So there's a vampire running around with a gun. Let's look at exotic weapons again. Dueling sword. Yeah, magic. I need to make more spell emotes. I think I need a green one, to be fair. So I might do an acid spell. This one. We do need at least 4, so I'm thinking, well, we have fire and lightning, we need acid, and obviously we need some sort of necromancy spell, so that is also true. I could do 5. Or I could make a bee. If we're being completely honest here, I have a half-made bee PNG on my computer right now, because I was going to make a bee emote. Yeah, as in the insect. So, yeah. I may, I just may. It's cause, 10 trillion bee attack. I was probably gonna call it 10 trillion bees. I want to say that. The PNG is of a very realistic bee, though I'm thinking I might want to do a more cutesy bee.
So many thoughts.
Here we go again.
Here's what you do.
Shall we move?
Stealth.
Shall move. I see blood. Blood.
Oh,
I got
pew.
this.
Pew. Does Captain Marley Link have a weapon? He has a rapier.
Damn you!
Probably, but it would also be really funny to have, alongside all these spells, just a very realistic bee.
Die, die, die.
Are you still here?
To be fair,
This should
if I were any better at art, I'd probably also do the transplant
head, yes.
as an emote as well, because that would be fun.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun. I know what to do.
All right. Will win this, one way or the other.
Exactly. I think that's just a great idea.
Our victory is certain.
Do I have any cantrips? Dazzle him. He had one job and he failed.
Let's try this way.
Yeah, that is also true. You know, first off, L, look at that, they only hit him for 1 damage. Second off, that was quite rude. So they get cut in half.
May I see your entrails, please?
Here comes trouble.
Let the attack commence.
Good guys always
Attack.
win.
You hear that? Good guys always win.
Die, die, die!
Which was very true in the 60s and up until the 60s. For movies, at least.
That is not far.
I guess that's a fun fact.
We're gonna rest after this fight.
Okay, to be fair, if we look at this guy's alignment, I actually really love how this game shows alignment. So, biography. So, in reality, he'd be like right on this border between chaotic neutral and chaotic good. It's like, he's not a great guy. He is a lizard man who, he won't just outright kill you because he thinks you deserve it. Well, if he thinks you deserve it, you're dying. But he won't just flat out kill you because you annoyed him.
I got this.
He will if you shoot at him, though.
A
But,
calculated risk.
yeah, the fun fact mostly is the fact that it used to be illegal to have the villains win in a movie up until the late 60s.
Let's shred them!
Damn you!
Yeah, and then you get the really fun thing of once they drop that law, you all of a sudden get a ton of like just horrifying movies where the villains always win for a good couple years after that.
Are you still here?
I'll carve my name onto your flesh. Let's try this way.
Yeah, sometimes great. Now that brings the question in of would they be allowed to have
This will
Hamlet as a movie? Because technically the hero doesn't win, and technically, depending on how you look at it, a villain wins in Hamlet.
Got this one.
follow my lead.
The villains may be mostly more fun. I definitely got around that with a villain in one of the things I want to write a book about. I just need to find a way to do it.
As it should be.
Cause, I have this villain. He's one of the Ascendants. He's the Dark Prince.
Not far.
The Dark Prince is not a great guy.
The attack I see. Blood! A calculated risk.
So I guess I could look it up. Dark Prince Atticus, the Ascendant of Hell. Well, because I needed him to act as a foil for Elistara, the Ascendant of Freedom, he was slowly stripping away rights from his people, or from the people in his kingdom. Pretty much slowly turning them back into, serfs or slaves. To feed his own gain. Yeah, so
I know the way.
he does not deserve to win.
All right.
And he does get justice. I am suddenly very out of Dr. Pepper.
We will be victorious.
That is unfortunate. Will they shoot me? How rude.
Let's try this way.
I got this.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
And this way. Freedom! Technically, though... Okay. I still need to make the video around the Ascendant of Insanity, because they're really cool. Lore-wise. You know what? That's fair. Depending on your region, that's very fair. So, I love stories that end in the way where the hero wins, but not in the way they originally intended. Like, they're a different person by the end of the story, so it's like, maybe they originally wanted to defeat the villain, but then they realize maybe the villain's onto a good point, and so they have to change their ideals a little bit, and then they win in a different way. That's always a great ending. Oh yeah. I am going to have a lot more time to stream now, so I might be streaming a lot more. So that'll be fun. That's also a very fun way to do it.
All right.
That does remind me of a really funny idea I had for a book. Where it's pretty much, and it's a very mean thing to do to readers, but the whole idea is, I wouldn't announce it as separate books, but I'd release, like, the same book 5 different times, technically. But each one has slight differences, like different endings. Or there are very slight differences in certain chapters. Because it's a time loop that happened.
I crave for adventure. Enemy approach.
A very not nice thing to do to readers, though.
Are you still here?
This will hurt.
It is a very cool. Yeah, it would be like, you have like, let's say 50 or hundreds in easier set. You have 100 books, and like 50 of them end the exact same way. 25 of them end in a slightly less grim way. And slowly you have less and less until you get one that ends with the hero's victory or something.
Let's shake a leg.
Could be very interesting.
Nice. Let's shred them.
I don't know if I could do it though. It would be kind of complicated. It would be also kind of fun to do a choose your own adventure book. Those used to be really cool. So you could actually make a choose your own adventure book where you have someone roll a die for their choices.
Damn you!
Yeah.
Is that a trap?
That is true. Oh yeah, I just remembered a really interesting thing I might do with some characters if my books ever get popular enough for them to need translations. I have a really funny idea on what to do with certain languages. Yeah, writing a choose your own adventure book that is pretty much just a D&D campaign would be very fun. Okay, so the idea is that certain characters in certain languages, like, I like to use Japanese as an example because I know for a fact this has this kind of system. I think Korean does as well. But in languages like Japanese that have a system where there is a difference between formal speak and informal speak, I want characters like Elistara to only be speaking informally because they are freedom. And it's not a thing you can get with English because we don't really have much of a difference there.
Here comes trouble.
But you can use a system like that for so much interesting little shows of characterization. The other one I'd want to change like that would be the Divine King, who, in front of everyone, unless he's in like a really intense fight, he only speaks formally.
Die! 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 A calculated risk.
Good guys
'Cause, yeah.
always win.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Well, that was a very rude use of that sword, good sir. Stop splitting people in half. That one didn't even deserve it.
We can rest after this fight.
Not the Forsaken. Kobold. Ghost Whisperer. Oh yeah, it does. So yeah, that would be another one where you'd be seeing slight characterization in that. I just know, like, Japanese has a very huge, like, it's almost completely different
Try this way.
ways you have to word stuff, depending on if it's formal or informal. Still don't know much Japanese. I'm trying to think other systems you could abuse with language like that.
May I see your
Oh.
entrails, please?
I did actually do an okay way to show that with English, though, in the novella where Elistara went to Earth.
A calculated risk.
Elistara does a thing where, as she gets more annoyed,
Is that treasure?
This should
yeah, unfortunately, I could only really translate it into Latin, and that's not going to be a language most people are going to be buying a book in.
let's try this way.
Unfortunately for everyone. Actually, I have a friend who could probably help me translate it into Spanish. And maybe a friend who can help in German, because I don't know how far he got along in learning German, but yeah, he could help. If he wanted, I could ask. Why did you stop short? Look at this coward, he stopped. This is how you rush a kobold. That's not how you rush a kobold. You know, that is true.
This will work.
If I had any art skills as well, I'd love to do like comics, or like, yeah, like a webcomic. So that's a project and a half.
Work, you silly spell!
Are you still here?
Stab. I missed. But I'm trying to think. Other language stuff. I guess I was gonna say in the short story, slowly Elistara, whenever she gets annoyed in a fight, just slowly just starts yelling insults at people and using the in-world slurs or swears.
That is not far.
You know, that's probably very fair. From what I've seen, German is certainly a language to learn. But actually, I do remember, if I remember correctly, it has the really cool feature, and you can confirm probably, where like in Norwegian, you can just kind of slap together different words and make it one word. I could very much be wrong in that. It's a very, very funny thing. Always remember though, if you know enough about how to pronounce things in languages, you can learn long words like Hippopon monstrophosaskiliophobia. It's a very long word. Oh. Oh, Fatrix. We gotta choose the one. Yeah, that's the fear of long words. Hippopon monstrophosaskiliophobia. Interesting. Underhand trick. Healing? I think I want to do this one. Can touch a creature to suppress and protect it from negative conditions. Ooh. Interesting. That's not even the longest word I can pronounce, but the longest word I can pronounce is in English, so... It's just the funniest one to use as an example. To do the fear of long words. Second level spellcasting, I need Cure Moderate Wounds, and I need... I need to get rid of, bots. That is it. Execution. Bot successfully executed. Let's see if I can translate those words you sent. No idea. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce them. Well, I could, but... The bot has been executed. Do it. Pronounce it. I'm going to butcher it. Blackkraut strudel and Donnerdampf I cannot say that last one. I forgot to do a thing while in the ship. Going back to the ship. Ah. Fair enough, I guess. Poke. You know what? Apparently he's using a flaming rapier, which there's nothing cooler than a flaming rapier. Other than a flaming longsword. Ow. And that is very fair. That is a lot of words. You can have a whole sentence. Gotta love the flaming rapiers. Very impractical. But you know. Fireball is always the best. Let's see. How fast can I say the longest word I can pronounce? Samfire put queen get go 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 go. I think that's as fast as I'm gonna go. Yeah, I got every part of it. Samfire put queen get go go jobu shantis helio go go go. Can I translate it? No. It's a Welsh word. It's the... Technically, it's like 20 words put together. But it's also the second longest town name in the world. So that's fun.
Is that a trap?
There are benefits to learning Welsh.
See your entrails, please.
Yeah.
I got this.
Follow my.
I mostly learned it myself after I learned
It is finished.
how to do the Welsh language. So it's cause it's actually really cool. Welsh has a sound only used in like, well, Welsh obviously, and then only in what is in like one or two other African tribe languages.
Let's try this.
So that's cool.
Are you still here?
It's also, so that part's usually mispronounced whenever. I don't know. I think Danish probably shares most of its sounds with Icelandic, and I can guarantee Icelandic probably has a sound that's been lost from other languages.
Behead. That is not.
So maybe, but it might also be in Icelandic. I should learn Icelandic.
My name onto your flesh. Work, you silly spell.
Because that would be a fun idea. I guess always remember. That is very fair. Icelandic is scary because it's just Old Norse. Because it's literally just Old Norse. Not my dexterity, I need that. Give it back, you stupid centipede.
Damn you!
Well, yeah, it's because the Vikings were having a stroke. Eyjafjalla Jökull?
Here comes trouble.
I can sometimes pronounce things.
Are you still here?
Come on.
Good guys always win.
It would be really funny if that is just gibberish that I did. Oh, it's not gibberish. It would be really funny if I technically did pronounce the gibberish somewhat correctly, or just butchered it entirely, but I don't know.
Burn, slice, behead, yes.
Damn you!
That sounds about right. It's 'cause I can't do accents. I don't know how to do accents on words.
We're gonna rest after this fight.
This should do.
I'm an English speaker. Why would I know how to do anything other than the basic 27, I don't know how many letters, Latin alphabet letters? Other than Thorn. Thorn's not part of the Latin alphabet. It was part of the English alphabet, though.
I know the way. Quick, quick! Our victory is certain.
Oh. Okay.
This will hurt.
Very interesting.
Are you still here?
I can barely roll my R's, so...
Calculated risk.
I did find a workaround for that, but it does not work for Spanish at all, because if a Spanish word has a double R, that means you need to hold the rolled R for a little bit, and I can do a rolled R for not a
Always win.
I need to
not a little bit, that's for sure.
we will be victorious.
Thorn. The Thorn.
I got it.
It's a great letter.
Work.
And it is also what we have to blame for words like ye, like in ye old tavern.
Damn you!
May I see your entrails, please?
You know, I can spell fish in Greek, so
Are you still
that's all I need, right? That's the only Greek word I need?
Good guys always win.
Let the attack commence. This should do it.
I'm getting my ass kicked. I got this.
Die, die, die!
I can spell, I can I guess draw, because is it really writing with Greek letters? And I can say the Greek word for fish. You know, the reason I could spell this word is literally because I tried learning Greek.
Shall we move? We shall move. Enemy approaching.
I also tried learning Polish around the same time. I do not remember how to say any Polish words at the moment.
As it should be.
All I remember is they have a problem of having letters be by themselves, so every letter has a friend in Polish. I'm assuming that's the Greek word, you know? Oh. No idea what that word is then. Let us find out. Oh, it's just the Polish word for beaver. Oh, that is this Polish word for beaver. I translated it. In the one thing teachers hate you using, Google Translate. Though for the most part, Google Translate's fine for single words. And Latin stems. How do you spell what? The... Oh. Beaver, it's B-E-A-V-E-R. I had to double check. I got it correct. I can also spell beaver, apparently.
Let's shred them. A calculator.
Sometimes it's good to check if you can spell random words.
Good guys always win.
You know what? I can see
See your entrails
one of the
bleed.
Polish words in my mind. And I gotta say, that word has no correct way to spell it.
Should do.
I got this.
Let the attack
You know,
commence.
unfortunately for you, technically it is spelt how it is written. Or it is spoken of as it is written, because there are English rules,
A trivial matter.
and there's a whole story on why there are, or on
That is not
what they are, and why we don't know them. Because that's always fun.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
What's behind door number 1? English is annoying.
Let's try this way.
Damn you.
I know I speak it. I also only can speak it at the moment, technically. Yeah, and the best part about that is Prime Minister Winston Churchill only spoke using the Anglo
Are
words.
you still here?
Burn, slice, behead, yes, behead.
which I always will find hilarious.
Is that treasure?
So many thoughts.
First come, first
Like-
served.
I guess we also have hit quotes from Winston Churchill of because he was a you know what? You can't even blame all the romance words. You can specifically blame the French words.
Good guys always win.
But ironically, the first French word that came to mind also is just pronounced the way it is spelled. So, maybe the French aren't the problem for once.
May I see your entrails, please?
I'll still blame them, but maybe they aren't the problem for once.
Let's try this one.
Damn you!
Let the attack commence. This will hurt.
Are you still here?
I'll go ahead.
Look, the French tend to just cause problems. That is a very fun fact.
It is finished.
La munition.
I know the way.
I've started calling the little cat Le Petite, so
A trivial matter.
that's the only French word that could pop up into my mind when I start talking about French. He is
Follow my
certainly petite. What do these elementals think they're doing?
Good guys always win.
And how long do you think they'll, or do they think they'll be doing it? The answer's not long. Because apparently this guy can cut through water elementals. Just like their bugs.
I got this.
But petite is spelled pretty much the way it's pronounced, so that's fun.
May I see your
Oh,
entrails,
I suppose
please?
the greatest word in all of Welsh is going to be draig.
Damn you!
Let the attack commence. Our victory is certain.
The translation is great. Or I also really like the word I really like the word Pelval. It's spelled D-R-A-I-G. Draig.
Are you still here? Is that a trap? Good guys always
Let's see if I can make a sentence using draig. Mae'r draig. I do not remember the word for throw. Never mind.
This will hurt.
Welsh has so many weird rules, like
Please?
I got this.
no idea where, but certain parts of if certain words are at certain parts of a sentence, you add another of the starting letter. So, draig becomes thraig. So, because two D's create the th sound.
Damn you!
Because that's a very fun thing to do in the middle of your grammar.
The road calls me. Work, you silly spell my
But
name.
Pilval means fireball, so. Or is it Pildan? I think it's Pale Dawn.
Are you still here?
A calculated risk.
I think I made up the Ruin Tavli? Oh yeah. So Tavli is throw.
As it should be.
My drag Tavli Pale Dawn. Technically, it literally translates to the dragon, or the so I'm trying to think. How would I literally translate this in a way that every word would make in a vague sense, but also you can tell it's a literal translation. Currently, the dragon throws
Good guys always win.
ball fire. Because
Let's try this way.
actually, I really like this part of Welsh. Welsh does noun adjective instead of adjective noun, so you can tell what you're talking about before you're describing it.
Commence.
I got this.
This will hurt.
So that's always fun. It would be really funny if that was incorrect, but I'm pretty sure what I said was correct. Can we beat
No mistakes.
this sailor? I'm gonna rest. We're gonna long rest real quick. We better not get ambushed. If we get ambushed. One day passed. Okay, all's well.
I know the way.
Quick, else we miss all the fun. Should I? Let's see if I can.
You are actually going to be the one to stealth.
I crave for adventure.
I'm trying to remember. I think other languages do something similar.
We will be victorious.
I guess a really interesting thing that you'll be kind of familiar with is, like in German, because I'm pretty sure German does this, verbs are split. Verb phrases are split. So
Damn you!
in Welsh you have, I'm trying to remember,
This should do it.
if you couldn't tell, you have maur, with, or in what you sent, rune. That literally just is, that's your tense. That's saying they are either currently, they will, or they have done something. It's also how you introduce he, she, it, even though
Follow my.
all three of those things, I believe, are the same word. Nope. She and it are the same word, though. Literally just going through my mind, like, is this correct? From what I remember, everything I have been saying is correct, though. So yeah, you have what tense your verb is, and then you have your subject, usually. I could do it backwards. There's a way to do it backwards, which is really fun. And then you usually have your noun, or your verb. Unfortunately, you can't do what you can do in English, where you can easily just turn a noun into a verb. Okay, but that's also kind of really funny. I could see that why that's annoying, but it's also kind of funny that they and you are pretty much or can be considered the same. Dragon Air Sound. I don't think we need this anymore because I wanted to do Dragon Disciple. So I need Wizard. Shadowcaster. That sounds cool. Weapon specialization. Yay! Spell penetration. That's fair. Necromancy. Opposition school. Who cares about divination? No one likes to see the future. Opposition school. Who cares about enchantment? This guy's only going to be using divination. Or necromancy. Yoink. That's fair. Hello again, Valley. We're leveling a character up. And then I will be going AFK for a moment. Because I have to go AFK for a moment. Captain Morley Link wants to use... I guess he's using a rapier. Soundburst. That's fun. I mean, I might stream for another hour, but we're going to probably go over to Stardew. Actually, I'll probably just keep doing this. Not even an hour. I might go for 30 more minutes. Because, yeah. It is getting kinda late. Let's see, for sure no stream tomorrow. I'm doing stuff. Playing Monsters and Memories. Let's see, what about... Nope, for sure no stream on Thursday either. Friday. Yeah, maybe Friday. Am I still bound to never use a +1 bow? I am still bound to never use a +1 bow, because composite and regular are not the same. Oh wait, we can literally just go... Oh wait, did I sell? I don't think I sold. There we go. We're gonna make the other side of Captain Morley Link. We're gonna make the other part of his situation. Okay, so this person, Captain, technically Dread Pirate Lord, Synthal, Tyrant Breaker, Sabersong. Sabersong. Yeah, Tyrant Breaker's his title. Let's... Yeah, Vampire works. Vampire's close enough. She is more strictly a bard. Beast Tamer. What does Beast Tamer do? Ooh. Never mind. Let's do Scald, because Scald's pretty much the same thing. Battle Singer. Yeah, that works. Yeah, we'll do a Vampire. Strengthened. Actually we need Dex, so Dexterity, Charisma. They are of noble birth. And obviously they're a pirate. There we go, that works. Oh, well, actually I could put that in Dex. There we go, that works. Yay! Lingering Performance. Yeah, they're gonna use a rapier probably. Or a saber of sorts. Probably a dueling sword. Combat casting. Once again, same set as before. Where is it? Oh, they automatically get it, don't they? That one then. Firewall. Yeah, they're less good than Captain Morley Link.
You should have run.
We'll try to do their appearance as well. Yeah, that works because it would be blue tinted but mostly tannish because they're a pirate at sea and your hair just tends to do that when at sea. That works.
Ah, a test of my ability. The spell is not damned. This.
Oh, I see.
Careful now. Someone else. I lead. This will hurt.
Synthil. Captain. Is it Synthil? Nope, I think it's Synthil. Saber's song? Oh wow. They don't like long names. We'll just do Captain Saber Song. Once again, they haven't earned the right to a birthday. Weapon focus, I actually want fast stealth as well. Ever been to the sea? Nope, never. Never been on a boat. Which makes it really funny that my first book is about people being on a boat. Ear-piercing screech. Weapon finesse. Actually, we want to do I can spell exotic. See? Dueling sword. Have you ever been to sea yourself? I want hideous laughter. Yes, I usually do research. Why would I ever want to be uninformed about stuff? That would be true insanity. Weapon focus. Now I want to do the dueling sword. Summon monsters. Yeah, it just so happens though, I live in a desert. Actually, wait, I have been on a boat. I'm remembering. Character development and all that, I guess. Dueling sword. Bam. The story of me being on a boat's not important, by the way. It was not that fancy of a boat. And it was not actually going out to sea fully. That's the exact same AC. This one, it literally doesn't matter. So, onwards.
I know the way.
Is anyone spell slot based? You're spell slot based. Rave, Enfeeblement, and Sickening. The boat was in water. It was on a canal. Yeah, completely slipped my mind that I went on the canals in Amsterdam. I don't think that... what? No need spell slots. What's a spell slot? They aren't real. They can't hurt you. You say that, I guess it's because I've been in this desert all my life, but it's not. I haven't actually been to the deserty part of the desert. I'm just in the part where it's city and hot. Some deserts are cool though. The Outback's cool. Well, the one I'm in is a horrible example of anything actually, so I can't use mine as an example.
Enemy approaching!
This will hurt.
Yeah. Why would you ever cast with incantations? It's just boring. Surprise your opponents. Just like this guy can with sword to the face.
Behead, yes, behead.
Let's try this way.
Yeah, that would be cool. There's a specific ice desert I'd love to go to. It's known as the most popular one, Antarctica. But there's a part of Antarctica I want to go to. It's the part with the blood falls.
Guess I'm done with spells for tonight.
Because the blood falls are cool. And who wouldn't like to go watch rivers of... not actual blood, but blood red water.
Enemy approaching. This should do
It's
Are
cool.
you still here?
May I see your entrails, please?
They're sickened now. Nauseated, not sickened.
Try this way.
Good guys always win.
Let the attack commence.
Calculated risk.
It's the perfect place to deposit dead bodies.
I got this.
No one would ever be able to tell if the blood, or if the red in the water is blood or just the water. Of course, you run into other issues with throwing in dead bodies, like they won't decay, but that's an issue for future people. Yeah, it's from what I can tell, it's like you have to take a whole cruise to from Argentina, if I remember correctly, because that's the closest point, and it'll go by the Blood Falls. Eternally refrigerated. That kind of reminds me how in some countries like Greenland, actually, and northern parts of
Damn you!
Norway and Sweden, they have to actually ship their corpses down south. You know, because they can't bury them there.
This should do it.
Are you still here?
Can't bury corpses in the north.
I know the way.
Shall we move?
I guess here's an interesting question, though.
Our victory is
Which country do you think has the most Welsh speakers?
Let's try this way.
Work.
It's a very funny answer. That is correct.
This will hurt.
Actually, their version of it's also really cool. It is Argentina.
Let's try
It's a weird mix of Spanish and Welsh, technically, but it is technically just the Welsh language.
I got this.
It's a very interesting thing.
follow my
Yar.
so many thoughts. So little time. Let's
You know what? I'll take a ray of enfeeblement.
this
Damn you!
I should learn Dutch. That sounds like a fun idea.
A calculated.
Add that to the list of languages I should learn.
a calculated risk.
Are you still here? Good guys always win.
I should also learn. Throw them on the pile, yeah. I should learn the rest of. I should learn the rest of Greek so I can say more than just fish. Oh, I also know how to say I in German. Or not German, Greek. So I guess that's another thing going for me.
Victory is certain.
But that's because I in Greek and I in Latin are the exact same.
Got this one.
I as in like me.
As it should be.
Ego.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh. Let's try this way.
Oculus? Or, yeah, Ego. Actually, I know at least for ancient Greek, the Latin and Greek word is uh, for old man is the same. I just at the moment cannot remember what the Latin word for old man is.
This will hurt.
I believe it's Venos or Venius.
This will hurt.
That's one of them, but there's another one that starts with a V. That the Romans just kind of stole from Greek.
I know what to do.
The Romans are known for doing that. And okay then. Hello on YouTube chat.
What a find.
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot technically to say about Happy Pride Month.
I see blood.
Look, technically Latin wasn't even the Roman language originally. They stole it from a group of people literally just called the Latins.
Got this.
A calculated risk.
You know, I wasn't using that. Apparently the Molten Orb was
The attack commence. This should do it.
deserved. Yay! I won.
All right. I know the way.
This way, because I don't want to go the other way yet. What's behind door number 1? I guess this would be like door number 11. Is there a thing, or is there not? There's a thing.
Road calls me. Let's hit that.
Okay, bye. Don't die. Don't let the fog get you, or the carnivorous deer cow. I cast bird. Gotta love wearing cultist symbols. Yeah, I'm gonna be done with stream soon enough anyways, because I have other stuff I have to go do, like sleep. So I'm gonna look into raiding soon. Fireball again. What to talk about? What to talk about? I could apparently walk right into a bunch of kobolds. That's a great idea.
Work, you silly swine.
Damn you!
Fireball.
This should do it.
Let's try this way.
Thwack. Yay! And then this is gonna be a cool gem.
Follow my lead.
And we shall keep going until I reach a save point in the next whatchamacallit. So glad I have no spellcasters, technically. I'm also in an early enough part where everyone can just thwack everything to death, so that's fun. Spells are deadly to undead creatures and vice versa. Oh, wait. Nice. Cursed items. We like cursed items, right? They're just a wee bit cursed. I have an idea for Pride Month. I'll start a new Celeste playthrough. And actually use my VODs channel.
As it should be.
All right.
What's behind door number 1?
We can rest after this fight.
Sorry, you don't get a rest.
This will hurt.
Resting is for people not getting swarmed by toads.
Are you still here?
Let's try this way.
A calculated risk.
And I see plenty of toads.
May I see your entrails, please?
Got this one.
Yay, lockpicks. I'm gonna use those eventually.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
We will be victorious!
Okay, you can shout that all you want, but prove it.
Guess I'm done with spells for tonight. Good guys always win.
We're gonna
Do it.
apparently not disarm the trap. We're just gonna walk into it, because that's a great idea. Good job, Sabersong.
Let the attack
Cut.
commence.
I got this.
Cut.
Let's try this way.
Okay.
And stab.
That is not far.
First come, first
Yeah, so probably no stream tomorrow and all that.
damn you.
But we'll see. I want to stream a lot more this summer. Coming this summer. Streaming.
This will hurt.
This should do it.
Lots of it. Oh, and also my book.
Are you still here?
A calculated risk.
Let's try this way.
Yay, bucklers! Except we don't use bucklers because they're nerdy.
A trivial matter.
And by that I mean this game gives you so little AC for using a buckler that it's not worth it.
This will enemy approaching.
I'm just gonna turn that off and let them kinda sort their own thing out. Because it's going to end the same. Hey, this is kinda boring and slow.
Good guys always win.
It did end the same though.
Fine.
Here we go again.
Our victory is certain.
I got this.
Attack. Ear piercing screech. Yay!
This should do it.
Cut. 17 damage isn't bad.
A calculated risk.
Let's
Pew.
try this way.
Miss. Cut. Miss.
Are you still here?
Miss.
This
And
should do it.
one hit.
This will hurt.
That's a miss.
May I see your entrails, please?
And that's a save. Any loot first. And thus, that is all I can give y'all for today because I'm getting quite tired, and yeah, but I might stream at some point in the near future, so hope you enjoy that. I think we're just going to raid this person. They're playing Clear Obscure, so I hope you enjoy. Verb _ Dan. I hope you all enjoy. Good luck. Don't die. Don't let the fog get you or the carnivorous deer cow. Bye. And bye.